Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For Duggar family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Katey and Jad Duggar admit to having kids at a crazy pace after meeting just 5 years ago. It's been a whirlwind few years for Jad Duggar and his wife, Katey. After all, having 4 kids under the age of 4 would be a lot for anyone to handle. But it seems no one is more aware of just how wild that is than Jad and Katey themselves, who opened up about the crazy pace they started their family during an appearance on the Jinger and Jeremy podcast this week. They met and created a family in the space of 5 years. Jad and Katey sat down with his sister, Jinger Duggar, and her husband, Jeremy, to record an episode of their podcast, opening up about how quickly they got married and started a family after meeting. The couple tied the knot in April 2021, welcoming son Truett in May 2022. Their daughter Nora followed a year later, and their twins, Elsie and Emma, were born in January 2025. We've known each other 5 years, Katey said on the podcast. So when we look at it like that, we're like, wow, this has been crazy. They are currently on a sabbatical from having more kids, though. Now that they're raising 4 children, Jad and Katey admitted that they're planning to pump the brakes for a bit. When Jeremy asked if they were going to keep going, Katey said they're currently on a sabbatical from having babies. We would love to just enjoy the kids we have right now for a good minute, she told him. It's an insanely busy season, the little years, especially because we have 2 infants right now. It's just all hands on deck at all times 24/7. Jad and Katey had no plans to have 19 kids as his parents did. Even though Jad and Katey are on track to outpace J. Bob and Michelle, they were very clear on the podcast that they're not trying to break his parents' record. In fact, at this point, they said they're planning to have 5 or 6 kids total, which would mean they'll be winding down this part of their family journey soon, unless they change their minds, of course. Like we should do with families too. When you have twins who are doing the same thing at the same time, Katey said, it's not like I'll change them this time. I may change them next time. No, we're not changing them at the same time because we've got 2 at once. But as chaotic as this time must be for Jad and Katey, it doesn't sound like they're going anywhere yet. Duggar News. Amy Duggar, who explores the Duggars' life, announces tell-all memoir. Amy Duggar became popular through the show's 19 Kids and Counting On. Most Duggar News followers already know that the siblings would refer to her as Crazy Cousin Amy. She was also one of the very few members who talked about the infamous family's toxicity right after Josh Duggar's case became public, and then when he went to prison for the CSAM case. Fans have supported her. Well, lots of viewers also feel that she often uses the family's name to stay relevant. It looks like Amy is ready to share her side of the story one more time. She has recently announced her next endeavor, and the fan base can't stop talking about it. Amy will soon be releasing her memoir, and it will contain all the behind-the-scenes, unspoken things about the Duggar family. Duggar News. What has Amy Duggar previously said about the Duggar staff when she was a recurring cast member on Duggar family's TLC show? Amy was often the exact opposite of her conservative cousins. are eager to know what more she has to offer. Other Duggar family members like Jinger and Jill have also released memoirs talking about their childhoods. Keep an eye out for more Duggar news, updates only on TV season, and spoilers. Michelle Duggar makes a rare appearance at Conservative Young Women's Summit. It's not often that we see Michelle Duggar out in public anymore. After the cancellation of Counting On and Josh Duggar's massively public downfall, she and husband Jim Bob Duggar have been mostly laying low. But she made an appearance at a conservative women's event this month, and a video of her giving out advice to fellow moms is getting a lot of criticism. Michelle attended the Young Women's Leadership Summit in Texas, an annual event of young women who are right-leaning and often religious together. This year's speakers included Katey Duggar and Nancy Mace, and apparently Michelle was there too. TikToker Republican Lena shared a video of her conversation with Michelle at the conference, when she asked her what she would say to women who are mothers or planning to have children. Unsurprisingly, Michelle's answer was directly tied to her faith. If you're to be a mom, you point those children to love the Lord, and there's nothing that God will not do in their life to prepare them for the calling that they have, she said. These young ladies here who we are passing on the torch to the next generation. Make the difference. Stand for the values God stands for, which is family, Michelle said. Making an impact in our world. Wherever you are, you shine a light and impact your community, your nation, your world for whatever He has empowered you to do and put on your heart. On Reddit, critics questioned whether Michelle was qualified to be giving out advice to moms, even if she is 119 times over. Michelle has a lot of audacity going to conferences like this and offering her thoughts, one person wrote. Another commented her idea of being a mother is hers. She doesn't concern herself with the actual raising and nurturing of a child. Apparently, that was the path God chose for her. Another critic attempted to explain why people always looked up to Michelle. I think Michelle is so popular because she seems like the kind of loving mom who all women have come to love. The hard, sad truth is that when you actually unpack her words, there's more than her actions. She's actually Duggar family finally returning. Details about shiny, happy people season 2 out. Since Josh Duggar went to jail for his latest crimes, Duggar News followers understood that everything is not what it seems. Earlier, they used to their lifestyle. TLC let them have not one but 2 reality shows, but they king-called them after such horrendous cases. Since then, lots of shocking truths have come out about the Duggar family. A docuseries exposed them more. The Shiny Happy People docuseries that premiered in 2023 had all about how Bill Gothard's teachings affected the family. Another shocking element was Jill Duggar being present in the show as a whistleblower. Well, another trailer for Shiny Happy People's new season is out and the fan base is in a frenzy. So will the docuseries continue to expose the Duggar family further? Let's find out. Duggar News. How did Shiny Happy Family affect the Duggars? It was shocking when Duggar News followers got to see the trailer for Shiny Happy People. Duggar Family Secrets. It was all about the family's troubles is wearing her heart on her sleeve as she opens up to her Duggar News followers about a deeply personal and painful loss. She recently paid tribute after having a personal loss and expressed how emotional and overwhelmed she was about this loss. The celeb appeared to be really vulnerable and heartbroken as she expressed her feelings. But that's not all. Jill's heartfelt tribute made viewers emotional, and they have been grabbing their tissue boxes as well. Her words touched many hearts. Is this true? What is the